No, yeah, I remember, because this has a delay on.
Right.
Okay, now it's playing. It's playing the ad.
All right, welcome back to our mini live stream. We got a fun one today. I've never worked on a vehicle across the pond. I've always wanted to. It's not in our town. The mini car movement has not really hit hard. It's getting there, I suspect, with the gas prices being kind of high. At least in our area right now, it's roughly $4 and what we see 9 cents today.
No, it's 419.
4.19, 4.19 a gallon and climbing.
It's going
So
higher.
these cars that get 30 miles to the gallon in the city, they're a really great sell. They're really great for that. And as long as you do the maintenance on them, these little cars can do good. Mostly with the minis that I found, at least in our area, it's really designated for people going to college who want good gas mileage. You don't want to have, like, say, in the trucks, you got to park in really tight spaces. This car parks really easy. It drives good. We did notice, though, on the test drive, it was a little sluggish. And so when we started looking around, well, we found a couple things. One, these plug wires, they touch it just right, you'll actually get shocked, which is kind of odd. So this tells me that these are probably the originals. And then number two, the air box just came apart. And here's the filter. Yeah, I don't think an engine's going to breathe too well for that. So that's what we got today. We got a vehicle from across the pond. All right, I'm going to grab some tools and then we'll start popping out some plugs and see how bad they are. Now, what's interesting with the British stuff, they do use a Bosch Iridium. So we've installed these in imports. So it's kind of funny to find that the Mini Cooper uses them as well. But as far as my understanding and my research, BMW ended up purchasing Mini Coopers. So, there's going to be a lot of like kind of cross technology between the two. So other than that, let me grab some tools and let's get going. Yeah, one other fun fact before we get started. This tube right here is a normal wear item. As you see right there, it's all ripped up. I'm not sure why. I know the PVC system's real close to it, but it's on the fresh air side. So my guess is when the engine's hot and shut off, we got vapors coming back this way. What really should happen, there should be a check valve in here that when the engine's shut off, stops flow back. But my guess is it's just straight flow through design. And there is a 90-degree outlet right here. I'm not sure if maybe the check valve's in there. So engine on, suction this way, engine off, supposed to shut vacuum and not allow vapors to come in here. But other than that, 164,000 miles. She's pretty clean. She drives straight. It's going to make someone a beautiful car. The British things, I'm almost 6 foot tall, so I can't fit in here very well, but someone who's average height probably will. Okay, here we go. Standard engine rules apply. Cylinder 1 should be here to the front. 2, 3, 4. So we're just going to start with 1. When I have an engine I'm not too familiar with, I'll just do the old school way of just one at a time. We just make a mark and note of direction of each plug wire. And we got a set of Duralast. Those are pretty deep in the head there. Interesting. Well, I'll tell you what, when I do this kind of job on a Honda, these tubes are always soaked with oil. Alright, let's see how deep they are before I get started. Not too bad. Oh. Not too bad at all. Pulling the plugs will also tell you kind of the health of the engine, at least as far as the combustion process goes. NKGs. BMW. Wow, look at these weird ones. Well, I guess I won't be able to test the gap on that one. That can fire.
Yeah, no, they're not even gap.
No, these are kind of like the E3s where they'll throw spark to one of these. I don't see this thing putting enough voltage out to actually light all four corners off. It might though. But these say BMW NKGs. Now that is very interesting. Let's look at the new Bosch. Nope, they do the same thing. That is some interesting technology. Well, either these have been factory replaced once, or these are the original plugs. With 164,000 miles, I can't see those being the original, but you know, these cars, if they're on the highway a lot, it's very possible. Yeah, this vehicle actually came from the coast, our coast here in Washington State. And this is a two-owner car. We actually got some paperwork with it when the current owner purchased it. Alright, with these, do not want to over torque them. These are aluminum head engines. Okay, shortest plug first. Check the coil here for rust. Doesn't look like there is any, so that's good. Besides being a little sluggish, I mean, this thing will cruise down the road about 80 miles an hour.
Yeah, thing goes fast.
Well, it doesn't weigh anything. Actually, if you look on YouTube, you can see some footage of what the Mini Coopers in the 60s and 70s look like. This is like one of those throwback vehicles.
Yeah, they're actually Minis Coopers, not BMW.
Okay, cylinder number 2. One that's shocking people when they try to touch it. I can definitely see why. I'll show you this here in a sec. So if you look right there, we actually have a crack. So if you hit it just right and you're touching the body of the car, it's metal, yeah, you'll get shocked. And so we don't want the new owner, if they're doing maintenance, to get shocked by any means. Okay, so let's see, it should be the last short one. So there's 2 long plugs, 2 short plug wires. Luckily, the aftermarket on this one is a little bit longer, so that's definitely nice. You can see the difference here. Right there's no cracks. Okay, we got that ready to go. And let's see how this plug works. Wow, that one wasn't even tight. Interesting.
It's squeaky too.
Yep, aluminum head steel plugs, pretty normal. Looks like we got a little oil leak, or this plug was loose and that's just compression blowing up through. We noticed that if you don't get this crushed down enough, you won't make the seal, and then you'll have combustion gases blowing up this way. But yeah, these plugs are definitely done. Well, that one's the worst one so far. Run these down by hand before you even get a tool on it. Yeah, it's interesting with these. You fill the stop point, and there's nothing else past that. Okay, pop it down, pop it on. What we're going to do is we're going to make sure we keep a uniform gap. Now this plug wire looks like it's been chewed on by rodents. Wow. Ooh, got some rust back there. Gotta clean that up. Interesting. This plug wasn't even tight. That's a good way to pop out a spark plug. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but the electrode on this one is actually below the face. And we got weak combustion here. You see the carbon build up there. So that plug was definitely done. That's carbon dust, so we actually have carbon going up. Well, it's not cross-threaded. Grab some sandpaper and clean that up.
How much grit?
I use 1500. Just want to knock the rust off. It's in the back of the engine, which makes sense. You will get some road splash up. What we're going to do to stop that is we're going to use a little bit of dielectric. All right, number 4. Number 4 not rusty.
Wait, you're at 4?
Yep.
4, that was fast.
Yep.
I forgot these 4 cylinders don't actually need a lot.
Nope, and it's easy to get to as well. Oh boy. That one does not want to come out. You might have to start it and let it heat up, break that one loose. That's how you end up snapping a plug. Okay, so I'm actually gonna have to start this one up. That's way too tight. Time to open the shop door up, start it up, and let it heat up.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I gotta break it loose. Not quite sure why that particular cylinder did not want to pop.
Yeah, I'll start it. Okay. So, want to start it?
Start it.
Okay. Oh, I gotta find the keyhole first. I'm thinking about Kia. Why don't I turn this off?
I don't know how these cars across the pond work.
Okay, ready?
Go. So I'm going to heat the engine up so I can get that last one out there because it don't want to budge. That's how you end up breaking a plug off. And that's where it gets real expensive real fast. Definitely don't sound like a Honda. The other fun fact with this car is that it's got a CVT in it, but you can actually select 6 different ranges. So it's kind of it kind of fool you when you're driving down the road like you have an actual 6-speed. But with, British people were the first to employ CVT transmissions dating way back from 1987. They really didn't start pushing it here till about 2000, 2003s. And I'll tell you what, the first generation CVTs in the US were absolute nightmares for people. The bands would wear out in it. I mean, it's nothing more than a centrifugal force transmission, so kind of like a snowmobile with that big belt, and then, you know, it adjusts the pulley size and pulls the RPM down, and you take off, the RPM's high for maximum torque, and then you get fuel efficiency. It's always odd to me when I drive a CVT to feel that. I'm used to, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you got the 6 speeds, 5 and 6 on the high range. Okay, go ahead and shut it off. Let's see if we built enough heat in it to get that plug to pop. Sometimes just give it a little heat and the rest is history. There we go. Now this one's so tight, I'm actually going to run it back in. Some tricks I've learned on the way of doing this for a living. When it comes to aluminum head engines, I typically do them cold. I know there's some guys that will do them hot. But the thing being with aluminum, it's easy to take a thread when the metal's expanded. Well, it's not even that warm. Warm enough though. A little bit of rust there. Huh, so far it's the cleanest plug we have though. I'm gonna put a very tiny amount of lock or anti-seize. Just to make sure the next time it needs change that they won't run into the same problem I just ran into. That one's a little tight. It probably means when they milled this head from the factory that cylinder was, you know, you're talking about thousandths of an inch difference, but when you're pulling plugs, that could be the difference between an easy job and a broken spark plug. One thing I've heard mechanics say is don't use anti-seize on spark plugs because you can over torque it. Although that is true, you can still be real careful when you go back in with it. Yeah, right at the end it gets real tight. But it'll probably be fine. I mean, it's 164,000 miles, been fine already, so. Just gotta make sure we don't over torque it. Okay. That's as good as that's gonna get. Alright. Now this one is routed underneath, down. Only thing with these being a little bit longer than the factory is going to make it a little interesting right here. There's nothing I can, nothing I can really do about that. There's not like a holder or anything in here. Okay, last thing we're gonna do, we got a tube on order. Sometimes with these across the pond parts are kind of interesting to get. So we got a Dorman part coming for this. That won't be today, that's on order, but we wanted to get this done so we could at least move this vehicle if we need to. Yeah, I got a fun fact with this one, the power steering fluid is green. It is green. Alright, start the engine. Go! Hit the wrong button there.
No, I never touched it.
Oh, the wipers are on then.
No, I never touched it. Yeah, I never touched it, bud.
You want to make sure the wipers are on?
Oh, that's the back one. How did... This Volkswagen is so confusing.
The Mini Cooper?
Oh. This Mini Cooper is so confusing. Come here.
Hold on, let me grab the camera and show people what you're seeing.
I just spray wash fluid everywhere. Okay, hold on. It's just such a mini. This is. What is that? What's that button? I just pressed that button. Whatever that is.
Yeah, the button layout's weird on here too.
I don't know how to.
Oh, it's like a Nissan.
Okay, is it gonna do it?
Yeah, so the speedometer's in the center there.
That won't. That won't.
Oh, light's flashing at you.
What?
Wonder what that means.
Oh, it just means that won't go off.
What?
It's flashing the
Oh,
back
okay.
windshield.
Arrow, go ahead and start it.
Sounds different.
Oh yeah, those plugs were done. Yeah, so I'm gonna hop in the passenger seat, just kind of give you the driver's view. The one thing I found unique about this car is how set back the rear wheels are. You got a cool little hatchback. It's got good compression. I mean, I'm all the way back here and I can feel it poofing. Smells right.
Alright, jump in, Pancho.
Ugh.
Jack.
Hold on, I gotta set the seat back. Well, at least they made room for long-legged people.
Yeah, but then this person will be squished to death.
Okay, so we got lights on. What do we got?
We got no seatbelt.
Okay.
Trunk is open.
Trunk or hood?
Trunk or hood. Don't know what that is.
Yeah, we've been trying to research that. It said something about brake pads, but we looked at the brake pads on here, so...
Brake. Here's the RPM meter.
Yeah, they give you the RPM in the center,
Yeah.
but then give you the miles per hour
I like it.
in the dash.
And then we got the, here we go. Hold on. Neutral, drive. Wait, what's... Oh!
Yeah,
Oh, so it has a... What's
yeah,
W
so it
and S?
manually selects the band.
What's W and S? So you hit the...
Well, if it's like the Dodges, you slap. Yeah.
Or you go up. You go... No, it's instead of going left and right, it's...
Yeah, that's definitely a Beamer thing there.
Neutral, reverse, park.
2 cup holders for your little espressos.
Yeah, but it's so tiny. Oh, even cigarette thing, I think.
What?
Yeah, because Euro cigarettes.
Oh, interesting.
But it doesn't work, I don't think.
And we got a list of buttons here, so the AC unit's there.
Yeah. So where's the AC? Is that? This is so complicated, dude.
Well, you got auto, and then you set your temp. I just felt the compressor kick on, so we know the AC works. You heard the RPM kick up.
Yeah, it's going to cold now. I want to get hot. 82. So this is, I'm guessing this is
That's
recycle.
recirculate, yeah. And then defrost.
Ooh. That button hasn't been touched in a while.
Okay, that must be for the
Back window.
back window.
What does this do?
That probably moves the heat, the floor, vent.
Oh, you can choose how high it goes.
Yeah.
Okay, floor vent, auto. I'm gonna pick auto, but do this and recirculate. Oh. I just hit.
It keeps hitting the wipers.
I'm trying to feel it.
I think you have it on defrost.
Do I? Oh.
See if it switches to vent. Well, you got vent and floor selected. So just take off the floor selector. And then we should feel it.
Oh, yeah. This one's,
This one's kind of low. No, it's pumping. We're good.
yeah. So what does W and S do? I want to see is this getting hot or no? I think this is rusted. Or no, it's, oh.
Let's see if it was a smoker's car.
No.
No.
But it doesn't work.
Well, it's probably because they had their car lighter, you know, their iPod hooked up. The other cool thing, it's got a sunroof.
Oh, yeah.
And it's got this little flap that pops up when you're driving down the road.
What does this do? Oh, passenger airbag. You can turn that off. Okay, so then we got this
Nice.
bug catcher.
Oh yeah, bug catcher, so you don't got bugs raining on your
The
head.
problem is
Yeah, the bugs can still get through.
yeah, it's horrible. But guess what?
Oh, it's got a side view. Double side view. For those twisty turny hills in Britain.
Yeah. Oh, and
Oh, you even got a mirror on your side.
yeah.
Has it got a mirror here? Oh yeah. Look at that. Do your makeup while you're going down the road. It's safe, right?
Yep.
I'll show you the back seat. It's not too bad.
Oh, there's the Honda thing.
Woo! Yep. And then a rear cup holder for one.
Yeah, no, look at this.
That sounds like gear drive.
Goes up.
I think the rear speaker's bigger than the back seat. Not too bad of a car.
I would own this. Actually, me and Alex are interested in getting one. Where's the
Then traditional Honda fashion.
what? Oh, this?
Well, no, I'm saying the parking brake or
What?
handbrake. Oh, your seat selector's on the inside?
Oh, seriously?
Oh, that's a little weird. Oh, there you go. You can take a nap after a long road trip.
Just going. Oh, I got you good.
That's for guys who are like 7 foot tall.
I can't. Oh, I can't do that.
It's also got a rear sunroof too. Now that one,
That one doesn't actually go back.
yeah, we haven't figured out if it opens yet or not.
How do I get this thing to go back? I want it to go, like, I want to get closer.
Now the owner is selling this vehicle, so if you're interested, drop us a line and see if we can work you out a good deal. Oh, steering wheel controls too.
What? Yeah, I don't know what those do.
That's cruise control.
Oh,
Yeah, I and O, that's on and off.
I don't know how to get this thing to
What's this one?
RT.
Yeah, okay. Oh, Bluetooth. See the little phone thing there?
Yeah.
She's got some Bluetooth technology in it. CD player. Gotta look at the brake pedal. Here, rev it up. It almost sounds like a Honda.
Yeah, right?
I want to show you something. The power steering fluid, because when we bought it, it was low. This stuff's called Pertosan. This stuff right here is $40 for 33 ounces. Very expensive stuff.
Dude, how do you... Oh, wow, that's so stupid. That is so stupid.
Mini.
Oh. Ah. Oh yeah, I'm definitely so many in here. It's too big for coats.
The one thing I'm wondering if we're missing something here, because I got a latch lock, but I don't have the rest of it. It feels like there's hinges here, so.
Looks like I'm stuck in here.
But it's pretty amazing. Only one cup holder for 2 people.
Yeah, I cannot fit in this thing with a coat on.
Get comfortable.
I almost have to move this up. Oh, don't do that.
Hey, let me go to that side. I want to see how that works. Yeah. I'm almost 6 foot tall, and I'll tell you what, it's a little bit to get in and out of this car. All right, so what are you wrenching on? Whoa, you got adjustment there too?
Yeah. Passenger also has it too. Sorry. Okay. Okay.
So there's the adjustment.
For what?
Is that the lumbar
I
support?
guess.
So you feel it going up in the back?
No.
Or unless that's to get, oh, that's to get your passengers in the back. Okay, so what were you wrenching on over here to make the seat go up and down? Oh. It's got an airbag.
Break it. Was that max?
Maybe. Looks like it runs contour with the body.
No, it has more. You get to push it up.
Oh, the whole seat's raising up. I wonder why my wife likes this car, because she's 4'9". Yeah, they don't go anymore now. We don't want to be breaking it. There we go. So it can go up for short people and go down for long people. So they thought about tall people.
Does this go more? Does this?
I didn't say anything about you. I said this is good for short people.
I want it.
I don't care. Does this go any more down or no? Is this
No,
max?
you've hit the max down.
That's so stupid.
And then you gotta pull up to go up. There you go. But then that means you gotta do the
That's
seat back
max.
Yeah, and then you readjust the bolster.
and the back. Yeah, right there. Yeah. Oh yeah, you gotta move the thing forward.
No, hold on.
Yeah, so here's that little flap we were talking about. That probably breaks wind, so you don't get wind coming down. It probably breaks it up.
Yeah, it's actually nice.
I want to drive this up.
Yeah, go ahead and shut the sunroof so I can show them this.
Can I get it?
No,
I want to buy it.
I can't even barely get in it, Nance.
Oh.
Okay, so much off for you. Me and Mom will drive it. Well, what's the Euro Techno?
Yeah. So you got that too as well.
Oh,
It
push the
splits a
button
little.
still. Until you hear it, yeah.
Okay, let me get in front of it because it looks funny when it opens. All right, open the sunroof. It's winking at you. The hood's kind of cool too. I'll show you that here. Let me get my light off of it. The whole hood assembly, the lights are actually built into it right here. And the hood latch, to open it's on this side, right here.
You get like
Oh. I'll show you. So yeah, the whole hood is one complete assembly with the lights. Now the previous owner replaced that light, but then didn't replace that one. Now, how do you get the hood open? This one's gonna be fun.
Oh, yeah.
let's take W before you do it.
Try to find the hood latch.
I know where it is. It's right there.
Yeah, so open the hood, you gotta.
That is so stupid.
Oh yeah, oh it's right on the left.
Yeah, it's on the passenger side. And then you have to come to the right side of the car.
You make it down so they can see
No.
how you did it?
They can see right here, you have to put your hand in and hit the latch.
Oh, okay.
But then they have it hitting a wire here. Yeah, they put a piece of tape there. Yeah, I can hear you turn it on and off.
I figured it out. Look at this. Okay, so you see this right here? Feel it now?
Oh, it's off.
Now watch this.
That's like airplane technology.
Yeah. So I can do this, and then it'll focus on either. So now I have all. And it has little speakers and big speakers in the front here. Let me open it.
6-way. Well, we'd play some music for you, but we get a copyright strike, so we can't do that. So yeah, it's got a Twee here, got a door speaker here, and then you got the one in the back. It's like right there. I mean, that's a pretty comfortable back seat. I mean, again, granted, you got to be, under 6 foot tall to probably enjoy it, but you can do it. 4 people. And then it's got a little vent thing back there too.
Oh,
Right there.
something, someone implanted something in this Mini.
Oh, that's old school iPod, isn't it?
Yeah. We saw this in Life Fitness tech.
Yeah, on the
gym
fitness
stuff.
machines.
Yeah. I have an iPod. Well,
Direct play.
Yeah.
Do you think that could be replaced for something else?
Different head unit, but I'm sure you'd have to have a list of adapters with it. Back and forth, back and forth.
You could sleep in it.
Yep, on a road trip.
You go do it in this though.
I don't know much about England, but I know their roads over there are tight, so the small cars are preferred over there.
Yeah.
Boy, that fan is loud.
I know. I want to drive it. We should take it on a test drive.
Yeah, when I got an air filter box I'm waiting on.
Oh man.
Yeah, we can't drive it like that. Especially this time of year, we get dusty, so dust in here, right into the engine, no good.
David.
Doesn't start till 7. All right, go ahead and shut it off. All right, other than that, that's our Mini Cooper. We do have it for sale, so if you're interested, drop me an email and see if we work out a good deal for you. Other than that, spark plugs are done. 3 were loose. 1 was really tight, and, that's just how it goes when you're working on 4-bangers with aluminum heads. So, other than that, we're going to end this stream. We got other projects coming soon, so stay tuned. We will see you next time, and thanks for watching.